Hi kids, happy Valentine's Day. We're getting close to the end of February already, but not that long ago I took a trip and it was to New Mexico. And while we were there, I was inspired to finish my latest Bucky Carson story. So this is your Valentine's Day treat, kids. This is called Bucky Carson, the bus driving dog, and the surprise in the sky. And let's see what the surprise is. All right, enjoy. Bucky Carson, the bus driving dog, always loved to travel. So one day he bought a bus. Not a van, not a school bus, but a big tour bus. Bucky decided it was time to take a trip. His tour bus was booked in no time. What would they tour? Where would they go? Nobody knew. Not even Bucky. The next day, the tour group was on their way. Bucky smiled as he started the bus and headed west. Here's Bucky and the usual group of characters, happy to get on his way. And here's all the characters, kids. You'll hear about them as we read on. First, Bucky took I-90 to Toledo, Ohio, and then continued west on 280. Next, he drove through Des Moines, Iowa, and decided to turn south onto 35. At Denton, Texas, Bucky went west again on Route 380. Now I want to show you, kids. Here we go. Here's the map. As you know, Bucky always starts in New York State. Okay? And which direction does he go? West. All right? You can see he headed into Ohio, all the way across to Iowa, down through Nebraska, Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, and made it to Texas. And then he hit 380 going west. Where are we going next? Little Peggy asked. All I know is that we will be in New Mexico soon, Bucky said. We may have to stop for the night. It's getting late. Everyone, please keep your eyes open for a place to stay. The city of Roswell was about 45 minutes away. When Bucky announced this, everyone got excited. Roswell was famous for UFOs. Suddenly, Ethel shouted from the back of the bus, "Look at those lights!" Bucky pulled the bus over to the side of the road. All the passengers looked up at the night sky and gasped. Oh my! They all rushed off the bus to see an alien spaceship. Oh my! Old Pete exclaimed again. That's a UFO. But we're not in Roswell. I thought the aliens were in Roswell, Artie said. All the passengers stared in awe, and within minutes, the alien spacecraft had landed. Bessie put her hands together and silently said a prayer. I'm sure they're friendly, Chester said as he winked at Bessie. Once the bright lights stopped flashing, the aliens rushed off the spaceship to see a bus. Bucky Carson Bus Tours, best in the land. But we're not in Roswell. We thought we were going to Roswell, the aliens exclaimed. The captain of the spaceship said, I must have missed my mark. I'll have to check the GPS again. And here they are, guys. There's Bucky. He pulled off to the side of the road. And here come the aliens off their spaceship. Now remember, they are in New Mexico. I don't know if you noticed. It's a bit brown. New Mexico can get like that. Kind of dusty, sandy. The aliens saw Bucky and his passengers. Are you the captain of that bus? The aliens asked. Sort of. I'm the bus driver, Bucky said when he could find his voice. Do you know where we are? The captain asked. You're in Cap Rock, New Mexico. Population 20, Bucky said. How did you know? The aliens questioned. Bucky pointed to a sign. Ah, the aliens all nodded knowingly. There was the sign. Cap Rock, New Mexico. Population 20. For miles, there was nothing around Cap Rock but canyons and plains. And maybe a few people. And here it is. Canyons are where they dip down in a bit and come back up. And plains is just flat land that you can see for a long distance. And there's the sign. Cap Rock, New Mexico. Population 20. Still kind of brown, New Mexico. After a few uncomfortable moments, Bucky asked the aliens if they wanted to join his tour group. The aliens said, Thank you, but our spaceship is our tour bus. And we were headed to Roswell when we landed here at Cap Rock. Roswell is a favorite vacation destination for us. It was a beautiful night and it was getting late. The two tour groups decided to sit down and make a campfire and roast hot dogs. Together they laughed, they shared travel stories, they sang campfire songs, and they looked at the stars in the night sky. When it was time to go, they all hugged and said, See you in Roswell. The aliens got back onto their spaceship, and Bucky's tour group got back on to the bus. Bessie and Ethel grinned at each other. It seems like we make a lot of friends wherever we go, Bessie said. We certainly do, said old Pete. Once on the bus, little Peggy gave a whoop and a holler, and everyone cheered. What a trip! Bucky Carson Bus Tours is the best in the land. Here they are, kids. They're all sitting out and enjoying the beautiful night sky in New Mexico. Here's the bus. Here's the spaceship. It turned out this was a tour bus as well, but for aliens. And here's the campfire and all our characters and their new alien friends. Bucky smiled. He started the bus and he headed west toward Roswell. What would they see? Where would they go next? Nobody knew. Not even Bucky. The end. And I wanted to show you, first of all, when I visited Roswell myself, I got to go there. I actually saw aliens at the gas station, and I saw them at a visitor center. I also saw aliens right on the street. And when I was getting ready to leave, I saw a spaceship, and it says, Roswell, we believe. Obviously, they believe in aliens, right? Just like, do you remember the story that I wrote about Bigfoot? Keep believing, kids. You never know. I also saw this spacecraft, and there was an alien inside. Right in Roswell. If you ever get a chance, go visit Roswell, New Mexico. It's a fun little town. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed. And I want to dedicate this to my son who lives in New Mexico. And so that inspired me to go visit. All right. Happy Valentine's Day. Take care. And I will be reading to you soon. Bye-bye.